Hi guys, it's good to be back with you. Let's get right into it. I don't know if you're the same as me, but certain things make my blood boil. And one of them is when you give somebody your word and you don't honor it, boy, that sets off a flame in me. I remember before this election that somebody saying, and I quote, "If I'm elected, I will end the Ukraine war within 24 hours. And several months after election, the war's nowhere near ending, and it's not going to end. As a matter of fact, it's going to uptick. And this is not good, folks. I'm telling you now. Remember, many prior posts I have written, it's the small countries that drag in the larger countries that create the world wars. It's an incident or it's a happening in a small, what most people would say somewhat irrelevant country, but it's the connections, okay, through alphabet agencies like NATO and a host of others that by rules drag in the larger countries, the countries with the real power and the dangerous weapons. Anyway, when this person who won the election says, "I'll end it in 24 hours, and then I read an article several months later, if Trump does not wake up, the EU will invoke Article 5 and take us to World War III. Because they just signed a deal. Now, okay, the country that's in the war that America wanted and said it would end in 24 hours, one of those countries, they just made a deal with them for supplying rare earth and other minerals, exchange for weaponry. The same person made that deal that said, "I will end this war in 24 hours." Honestly, folks, you just can't make this stuff up. How do you make a deal supplying weaponry to a country that you said you would end that war in 24 hours? This is what I'm saying. All politics are the same way. It's them versus the masses. We are the ones that are going to be sacrificed again. Many of you are going to have family members that are going to not make it when this evolves into another major world war. And it's on track to do it rather shortly. Why? Because the corruption, as with all wars, it's because the corruption cannot continue. It's not sustainable. When corruption is sustainable, both sides are happy, whether it's us, the masses, the unwashed masses, or it's the so-called oligarchs. Okay? When it's sustainable and that appetite's satiated, nobody talks about it, nobody cares. It's just nothing ever changes because humanity will not change the way they look at it. We keep getting dragged into these wars when systems are no longer sustainable to get, one, revive economy because it does stimulate economy to a degree, and secondly, to get people's minds off of the real issues. So here they are, they're going to drag us into some kind of war with a country that has tried to do nothing but make peace, and believe me, a more than formidable enemy, especially with the people that will be teaming up with them. Many other nations will. They're tired of somebody screaming for peace, but they're the one with the military bases all over the world. Okay, for example, how many has China got? Take a look at the number Russia's got. Compare that to the West. There is no comparison. Folks, we're being misled again because the economies will not satiate the corruption, make no other choice about it, and it's many of your children that are going to be involved with this. Wake up, because when the bullets start flying, the cash ain't flowing. Till next time.